Two Toronto families are facing another night out of their homes after a semi-detached under renovation nearly collapsed yesterday. As Magda Gabriel tells us, it may be a while before the families can get back in. The ministry and city officials are preventing anyone from entering the building.
All Vince Sang wants to do is go home. Instead, home is locked away behind this fence.
It's traumatizing. It's stressful. I mean, like I told you yesterday, we have 3 kids. They're 7, 5, and 3.
His semi-detached house remains off limits 24 hours after a renovation at his neighbor's house took a turn for the worse. The project involved underpinning to lower the basement. But this massive crack appeared, then came concerns of a possible collapse. Today, a structural engineer with the insurance company and inspectors with the Ministry of Labor and the city were on site.
What I have completed so far is just exterior assessment of the building. I decided that it's not safe at this point to enter the building.
He says the foundation of the south wall is partially collapsed. Just take a look at the difference between the windows at the back of the building. It's all attracting a lot of attention.
I feel bad for the owner, really. But an older home like this, I think, this could be expected. I don't know.
I have not seen a crack like that in my career.
This structural engineer has been in the business for almost 20 years. He has some curbside thoughts on how things like this happen.
Gut feeling that they did a radical underpinning job that's not in a segmented way, in a staged manner. They took out too much in one shot.
He says with money and time, almost anything can be fixed. But there are things you should do to protect yourself. Anytime you do a renovation like this, you have to notify your insurance company. Now, your premiums may go up because of it. You may be asked to purchase extra coverage, and sometimes you're directed to insurance companies that deal with high-risk situations. This situation for Vincent Sang calls for another night at the in-laws.
We'll just hopefully we get this resolved soon.
I did see an insurance adjuster here on site today. I also spoke to a city official who tells me that a permit was in place for the work that was being done. As of tomorrow, they hope to hear from an engineer as to the condition of the home. Meanwhile, the evacuation order is still in place. Magda Gabriel, CBC News, Toronto.